And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 3. Day number 3, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. We're going to do some drafting. Jack, we are back. Yes, we are back, Jack. We are back indeed. The Pound says, first like, what do I win? You win my undying love and support, and I will continue to hashtag push P, push product for you, my fantasy football content brother. Who hames Jason? I guess you're kind of my boss, aren't you? I feel like you kind of are. I feel like that's kind of the dynamic in this relationship. Part of it, half brother, half boss. Kind of a fun subcategory to be in. Anyways, we're gonna hop in, do some trivia. We're gonna hop in and do some drafts. Before we can do any of that, let's hit the intro.
Everything can start in with us. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Here we go. Let's dive into some trivia real quick. Only 3 strikes on here. So what could the prompt be? Wendy's 4 for 4. Name every player that has had a 4+ touchdown game during the regular season since 2015, only counting rushing and receiving passing touchdowns excluded. Here we go. Okay, well, obviously the first one. That's an easy one. That's Kamara. This one's gonna be Mixon. Jonathan. I think Jonathan Taylor had this game against the Bills, if I remember right. Pretty sure this is JT against that Bills. Yeah, this is probably. I mean, Henry probably had to have one of those in there as well, right? Derrick Henry. There we go. Vikings. I would guess Dalvin Cook probably had one. There we go. Aaron Jones definitely had one of these games. Okay, there we see. We're cooking through these right now. We're cooking. Rams. Is that Gurley? Probably Gurley. I don't think Cup had 4. It's got to be Gurley, right? Or like Darrell Henderson. Okay, Gurley. Okay, San Francisco. I think this is like in order, like from the backs. I don't think it's CMC. I would guess like Debo, like one of those good Debo years. I don't know if it's in order though. That's the thing. I don't know if it's in order. So I'm just trying to remember like San Francisco, like who could have had this many touchdowns. Cardinals. I think David Johnson had one of those, like a good game like that. Ooh, okay, no David Johnson. Who's this Cardinals guy? Who's the Cardinals guy on here? Did Larry Fitzgerald have one of these? I mean, is it? You think it's CMC? Okay, let's try it. I don't want to just guess. Christian McCaffrey. Okay, so it's not in order. Okay, that makes then I think that's good to know. Achane, yeah, he definitely had. I think did he have 4 last year? I think you're right. Okay, Achane's down here. I think Mostert probably had one of these games too. Raheem Mostert. There we go. Okay, this is good to know. Eckler, I know for sure had one of these. Austin Eckler. There we go. Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake had one of those. Did he? Because I guess it was this like a James Conner? Because it's been like a James Conner one, maybe. No, maybe yes, no, maybe so. Lions. The Lions one is interesting. Do you guys know what the Lions one could be? I don't. I don't know what the Lions one would be. Buccaneers. Definitely not. It's definitely not like Rashad White. Evans feels like a guess. I think the Chiefs one didn't Tyreek Hill have a crazy? Oh, I thought he did. I thought he had like a 4 touchdown game against the whatever. Jay Williams. Jamal is a good guess. Jamal is a good guess. I don't know if he had 4 in a game though. I don't think so. Chargers like Keenan. Obviously like Keenan. We already got Eckler. So there's like Keenan. Mike Will. Did Mike Williams have like a crazy game like that? He could have. Steelers. This feels like the James Conner. That's got James. I think James Conner is a good guess because it could be Cardinals or Steelers. You know what I mean? So I think that could knock 2. You know what I mean? 2 birds, one. Okay, it wasn't either. Leonard Fournette. Yeah, you're right. Danny Woodhead. I don't remember that. You were right on Kevin Drake. I definitely don't remember that Tevin Coleman one. Chase Claypool had a 4 touchdown game. Marvin Jones had one. Travis Kelce, I probably should have got. I remember that with the Raiders. I remember that game. The Chase Claypool one was crazy. Yeah, I should have got Kelce. I don't know why I thought it was Tyreek. I was thinking like that Bucks Chiefs game where Tyreek went crazy, but yeah, okay. Well, damn. Well, I forgot about Marvin Jones, 4 touchdowns. Okay. Okay, that's fun. Okay, let's transition to some drafting. 30 likes for a second draft. So if you're watching right now, tap that like button. If you get 30, we'll do a second draft. Let's hop in the fast puppy. Let's do the fast puppy, and we're going to hop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in. Waiting on one. We're always waiting on one. I feel like we're always waiting on one. We're rarely ever like getting a fresh lobby. Maybe I should start like throwing you guys off. But I mean, I think we got a good amount of people in here. We have Jason in here. We have Anthony. So we do have some people in here at least. We do have some people in here. Let's get after it. Let's get after it on today's stream. This should be fun. This should be fun. Here we go. All right, we were picking at 8 today, so obviously, Bijan, Breece, AJ, kind of the guys that I would like to get on this squad. Preferably AJ. I don't have as much AJ Brown, only 5%, which doesn't feel great. Always get down and click Bijan, so I think I'd label it like this for the time being. We kind of have like 7% of mostly everyone in here, but and maybe like, how are you guys approaching the first round? Like, are you guys taking big stances on players? Like, I don't want any more than 6% of Puka. I've drafted enough Puka. That I've drafted the amount of shares that I want to have. I want to stay around 5% Puka. That's like the one big-ish stance I'll take is a low ownership of Puka. But as far as the rest of the first round, like I have like a little less Jamar, a little less CD, But like I want to have like 15% of like a first round guy. And I think if I had to do it on anyone right now, it would either be Tyreek or Bijan. Tyreek or Bijan are like the two guys that I would love to get 15+% of, to be honest. So I don't know. Like, again, it's hard to absolutely fade a first round player. It's really scary. But like, I'm still gonna have a ton of shares of these guys. I don't know. I want to have like one, maybe two. Like, I might just try and go Tyreek 15, Bijan 15. Like, I want to take those stances. I feel like I'm just, I'm just playing it safe by having all these, these pretty, everything's pretty much in between 6 and 12%. Let's go AJ Brown here. I just said I want to get his exposure up. So let's do that right here. Go AJ. Someone lucky is going to get Breece at 9 or 10. Breece almost fell to me at 11 today. I really thought he was going to, and then he did not, unfortunately. But what can you do? What can you do? All right. All right. Coming back around here. Let me get best ball overlay logged in here so I can maybe see what combinations we have / don't have with AJ Brown. See what we got going on there. Like AJ London, how many of those teams do I have? Let's see here. AJ Brown, London. 7 of those teams. So a good amount. A good amount of AJ London. What about AJ Gibbs? 3 of those teams. So I'd be a little bit more inclined to do that. What about Nico? Nico. 0. Okay, we have 0 AJ Brown Nico teams. So that might be a good one to do. Again, this is an awesome tool right here. I can look it up. I have 0. I can it's really easy to look at, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go AJ Nico here. Thanks to bestballoverlay.com, which you can use my code PPR Tyler for $10 off per month on bestballoverlay.com. The link for that is in the description of this video. And again, you can see all your exposures on the screen right here. Super, super easy to get on your browser. It literally takes less than 5 minutes. It's actually, I was amazed by how easy it was. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was. So it's good to know that like I said, just looking at those exposures, I have 0 AJ Brown Nico teams. Probably those are 2 players I probably want to be exposed to on the same team. You know what I mean? So like now going forward, I know that I can do a couple of those. I want to do more than one, right? So yeah, kind of a blank slate. Usually we're looking for teams that, have we drafted a couple guys on the same team? Don't have to worry about it this time around because I know I have no AJ or Nico on the same team. So kind of a blank slate, can kind of go any direction, any drafting thing we want to do here, which is fun. So let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, baby. All right. 5 picks away here. Now, like this would be a team I would honestly kind of like to get like Derrick Henry on. I think that's what I would like to do if I'm being fair. What's going on, Brian? How we doing today, baby? Yeah. Can vouch for the overlay. Yes, get the overlay. We've got a couple people have said they really, really like it. So I'm glad. I mean, I love it. Obviously, I'm promoting it, but it's good to know other people, in the community like it just as much. So, people in the audience are using it. They're liking it. Again, if you're a volume drafter, you plan on maxing BBM, you plan on maxing, maybe like doing a lot of weekly winners, a lot of the eliminator. It's good for those like different contests, where like you're really worried about that specific contest, or you're just a volume drafter in general, like myself, like many others. It's a perfect tool. Perfect tool to use. I can't recommend it enough. Okay, I'd love to get Cup on this team. Kind of one of those my guys. We're gonna get him here, so that's kind of a no-brainer for me. I just feel like if he stays healthy, like he probably outperforms his ADP, right? If you told me Cup was if you guaranteed me 15 plus games from Cooper Cup in 2024, you would probably draft him higher than what his ADP is, right? And we give him a little bit of a discount anyway. Like I'd probably say if you told me Cooper Cup was going to be 100% healthy for the entire season, he's probably a second round pick, probably a second round pick, right? Kind of in that like those Niners guys, like Ayuk, Debo, maybe some of the Texans guys, Diggs kind of goes a little bit earlier too. So I think he's in that kind of conversation where like I'm probably drafting this guy as a surefire second round pick. And you used to be able to get him like, late, like easy fourth round. He's actually come up since the beginning of like kind of since after the draft when drafting seasons first started kind of kicking off. So I'm going to take him here. More than happy to do that. More than happy to do that right now. So we're 3 picks away now, 3 receivers. Guys I'm looking at, like Pacheco would be a guy I like to get. Tank Dell would be fun on this team at a value with Nico Collins already. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Josh Allen in the 40s. Fantasy Dog Pound said it best. When you see Josh Allen in the 40s, you click Josh Allen in the 40s. That's kind of I had the thing before when his ADP was actually a little higher than this. I said, if Josh Allen falls to the 4th round, I'm going to take Josh Allen. This is kind of the same thinking, but now it's like his ADP is in the 4th round now, 4-1. So it's like 4-5, in the 40s is a better tool for that. He goes there. We could go Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown. I think I know I have a ton of those teams. So every time I feel like I take AJ Brown, it's pretty easy to get Jalen Hurts on those teams. That's why Jalen Hurts' ADP is where it is. So I'm gonna go Tank Dell here. We're getting a bit of a value on him. We're stacking him up with a Nico thing. Really, really strong wide receivers on this team. So I like this pairing. I don't mind this pairing whatsoever. I'm a fan of it. I am a fan. What's going on, BP? How are we doing today? Who Hames? How are we doing? I love Henry. He just goes slightly before I want to take him. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I love Henry too. Like I'll take him really anywhere, to be honest. Around his ADP, I'll reach 5 spots on him. I'm not too worried about all that. Even if you don't max, you're doing 100-ish entries. It's a fantastic to have an overlay. 100%, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. You talking about like Cup? Yeah, if you're talking about Cup, I agree. I could see something like this, 100%. Hell, I'd take Puka Cup at the 1-2 turn if he's definitely healthy. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think the Rams lower Cup's usage to keep him healthy. I don't know about that. I mean, they're going to lower his usage anyway, because Puka is there. You know what I mean? Like they're going to lower his usage anyway because like just by pure design where, DeMarcus Robinson started to come on. They got running backs they can rely on. That Triple Crown Cooper Cup season, like he was the team. They didn't have any other, really receiving options. The running back was Darrell Henderson, right? On that team, I believe it was literally just Darrell Henderson. So it's like they got a lot more help now. They have Kyram / Blake Corum. They have Puka there now. They have Demarcus Robinson, who again, he's not like a crazy like, oh yeah, he's really going to take the load off Cup, but it's a nice complimentary. So I think he's going to be. I think Cooper Cup could just be like a nice like red zone, touchdown threat. Like he really understands like kind of everything that's going on down there. That's where I really like Cooper Cup. So, well, look who decided to get back to work, Slacker. Stu, that correct what I'm talking about. How are we doing, Hoosier? How are you doing today, baby? Hope you're having an awesome day. Definitely want to start. I want to go Joe Mixon here. Joe Mixon, like did you hear Bobby Slowick talk about this guy? Like Bobby Slowick was like, yeah, we want to get like Joe Mixon. I think the quote was Joe Mixon is a workhorse in every sense of the word. I was like, okay, we'll probably should get some Joe Mixon then. Considering I have 4% Joe Mixon, 4% is a little too low for a quote like that to be coming out of Bobby Slowik's mouth. So I'll take Joe Mixon right here. Love him in the red zone. Yep. More efficient receptions would be ideal for him, which I totally can see. Totally agree. At work just had to say the LT thummy is fire. Yeah, you like that LT thumbnail? I got some other Legends thumbnails I'm gonna pull out from time to time. So I like the Legends thumbnails. Love it. Love the little LT. I got some other ones waiting in the wings. You know, some just like some all time. I try to kind of go for like all time fantasy football players. You know what I mean? Like dudes you remember from fantasy football, especially. So I got some other ones. In the vault. Probably got like 20 that I haven't used yet. You know, that I just can kind of just like sit down one day and I'll just like mass make a bunch of thumbnails and then just kind of wait to use them. So got a bunch of Legends ones just still waiting around. I'm gonna take Richardson at this value. Like I have so much Houston. Like I really should take Stroud. I actually wouldn't mind Rashad White here either. I'm good on receivers, man, but I mean getting Richardson like this. I mean I just kind of have to do it, to be honest. I like Richardson too much. I like Richardson too much to not take him right here. So, how we doing, Bayou? How we doing? How we doing, Fantasy Dog? How are you good today? You good? I am good. Are you good? Slowick also said Pierce is adapting to the system better this year. Also, well, that's good. That's good. I've got a little Dameon Pierce. How much Dameon Pierce do I have? I have 5%. So a decent amount for a round 18 guy. Stroud could be there in 14 picks. Well, he's not anymore. Our receivers looking good. There we go. Yeah, I feel good about the receivers. I don't. Probably. Did we need Nico like CJ Stroud on this team? Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, we still have that week winning upside with Richardson here. You know what I mean? Like CJ Stroud can throw for 3 touchdowns, but if Richardson passes one in and runs 2 in, it doesn't matter. In that that single week type of deal. So I think it's fine. If we're gonna do this, I think you do it with a mobile quarterback with rushing touchdown upside. You know what I mean? Like if we're gonna do it with this. It's harder to do with with like a Kirk or like a Joe Burrow or like a Trevor Lawrence. Those guys that don't have like that massive rushing ceiling. Do it with a guy who has a massive rushing ceiling. Who like even if Stroud does throw 3 touchdowns and 2 of them are to Nico, then 1 is to Dell, I still have more quarterback points with Anthony Richardson. Potentially, obviously. That's another thing I kind of have to hit. You know what I mean? Like I have to hit on that, but I'm fine taking that chance. Addison goes, oh, come on. Like you can't even do this to me. Like I will argue taking Addison and Keon Coleman before JSN should be a jailable offense. that you should be in jail if you do that. Lock him up. Who's doing this? I think Addison's a good buy low opportunity right now. I love the buy low on Addison after his ADP is dropped. Keon Coleman, he's fallen down the ranks a little bit here recently too. But to take those two over JSN, jail. Straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Jail. That's how I feel. Again, 30 likes for a second draft on the stream. So if you want to see a second draft, make sure you tap a like on the video and we'll do a second draft. Okay. 5 picks away now. Looking for probably a good running back range here. I wouldn't be mine with a little Ferg. I don't really want to reach on Bowers. I have over 20% of him now. I have to. If I updated my CSV, I think I'd have over 20% Bowers. So I'm fine with Ferg on a Philly team that we have here. So we'll see. All these drafters do have a tight end already, so we might be able to squeak that pass. Also, Ramondre becomes a little interesting. I saw Antonio Gibson was just put on the PUP to start camp, which obviously doesn't mean that he's going to miss time during the season, but it makes a falling Ramondre where that's the case. Makes me feel a little easier about clicking Ramondre. Swift goes. So we're going to get one of these two guys. I'm really fine with either one. I think I prefer Ferguson, though. I'm going to go Ferguson with that week 17. Dallas, what's it called? Dallas Eagles, week 17 is not a game I've really exploited enough. I need to do a better job of that, so we'll see. Tyler, what's going on, baby? What? Excuse me? Pause. There we go. There we go. We might need an intervention. Hashtag can't quit drafting. Just saying. Fergie, 10 plus touchdowns. GLAMO. Hopefully you guys understood that reference. We fly first class under the sky. There we go. My singing's so good, I'm about to get demonetized because of that. The YouTube algorithm is going to pick up my furry impersonation. Are you trying to spell hurricane while in a hurricane? Sup Bayou, sup Fam Bam. Who sings that? You don't. Oh my goodness. Who's your? It is. I'll tell you who it is. It's Fergie. Fergie. That's why I sang it. Obviously. All right. All right. We are now 6 picks away here. Let's see here. I don't mind Mostert. I don't mind, honestly, like a Dak with a Ferg. How much Dak Ferg do I have? I feel like I don't have as much of it. Like if we're just looking at this Dak and Ferg, I have 3 teams, which like isn't that many. That's really not that much. I'm guessing I don't have any Dak like Richardson. I'm guessing I have 0. I have 0 of those teams. So Dak here is interesting. Like I wouldn't like. I kind of like getting Mostert 10 picks after though. Plus, this is not the CD side of the board, so we might be able to push it. And you can take Dak unstacked. I don't mind if I don't get Dak here. If I get Dak at the next pick and 8 picks, I would. Oh, sorry. Let me go here. I picked Mostert. If I get Dak in 8 picks, I would definitely take him that far after ADP. And again, it probably won't happen. There's still a lot of drafters that have not picked quarterbacks here yet, and you can still backstack Dak with a Brandon Cooks, with one of those round 18 guys. You do a couple of those round 18 guys, all the running back options you have too with Dak. So I'm not thinking I'm going to get him here, but if he comes back around, I will consider taking him. I will consider taking him then, but we'll just have to see. Again, I do have the AJ Brown part of this too, which is good. So maybe that deters a person from taking him because the Devontae Smith side of the board, the CeeDee Lamb side of the board is over. Okay, this drafter took Brandon Cooks. So, I mean, they're kind of setting up for a Dak, but they already have Mahomes. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. Go Tajay. Okay, this is the drafter we need to worry about. I think they go Dak here. I think this is the Dak drafter. Let's see here. There goes Shakir. I would love to pull this off, to be honest. Okay, come on. One more pick. You have Josh Allen with no Cowboys. You literally need to draft Ontavian Wicks or Jacoby Myers. Do not take Dak, please. Please do not take Dak. I love Dak. Like what would that be? 18 picks after ADP. Oh, please don't get auto drafted. Oh, oh no. Are you fucking kidding me? Trey Benson, come on down. God damn it. Like, come on, man. There's just no reason this drafter should be going Dak Prescott. There is just no reason. It is pain, John. How you doing, man? I was at any time earlier today. I didn't see you there. Tough. Oh my God. Like what? Like it was there. Again, I didn't really need Dak, but that would have been nice. That would have been lit. Trey Benson seems like a really bad consolation prize. I mean, yeah, we need a running back. We have some Cooper Kupps. So there's some Week 17 there. That's kind of like the only reason I'm excited about it. But like, come on, man! Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. You know what? We move on. We cannot let that ruin our day. We can't let that ruin our day. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. What do we got coming up next? Wish I had some Chicago. Caleb's falling down the board. But okay, who are other quarterback options here? Obviously Stafford, Geno, Tua. Maybe if Tua at a discount, I'd take Tua. Not probably still want to get some more running back receivers on this team right now. Possibly a tight end. This is kind of just best player available territory for me, to be honest. Best player available. We'll see who we get. All right. You didn't take Hurts. I didn't take Hurts, Tyson. I didn't take Hurts. Only who did I take again instead? I took Dell instead because Dell fell. So I wanted to take Tank Dell. And I didn't take CJ Stroud either. But I have so many, AJ Brown Hurts teams. You know what I mean? We're like, what if Hurts has 2 rushing touchdowns in week 17 and not passing touchdowns, right? I'm just gonna go with my guy. Get Blake Corum here. We get some Rams, Rams, Arizona thing right there too. So that is fine with me. Like, at what point do I take Caleb? Like, if Caleb's gonna fall, if Caleb gets back to the 8. Okay, Anthony doesn't have a quarterback. Has no Chicago though. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Then he's on your team. But like, then I feel like that hurts AJ Brown, does it not? Like, what if Jalen Hurts has 2? What if the final score is like 21? Like the Eagles week 17 against Dallas. It's 21-17, right? Jalen Hurts has 2 rushing touchdowns, and maybe Saquon runs one in. Then AJ Brown probably isn't a good bet. We're like, I feel like my upside in a given week is actually higher because I have AJ Brown. What if Jalen Hurts throws 2 touchdowns and that's it? That's not going to be enough for him to get to that, that high level. And then what if, Anthony Richardson runs one to it? I feel like my upside is a little higher there. It's a little less likely, that the 2 hit the same week, but I think the overall upside is a tad higher in that scenario. Okay, like, do I take Caleb here? This is like, I mean, at what point do I just put an end to the fall? I do have some Seattle, and I can still backstack some Bears potentially. I think I'm leaning Caleb Williams here, boys and girls. I think I'm leaning Caleb. I think I'm going to do it. We'll figure it out. We're getting what? 13. That's what? 24 picks past ADP. So it's a full 2 rounds past ADP. I mean, with some week 17 in there as well. Like, I'm just going to do that. We'll figure out the stack later. We will figure out the stack later. Who are the potential? I guess like all the Bears guys are gone. Unless I want to go like Gerald Everett. I could go like Bears running back though. That's definitely in the cards. So we're not dead yet. We are not dead yet. What's the DJ Moore drafter? Where is the DJ Moore drafter? Gonna be right here. That was the Josh Dak drafter. Yeah. Okay. And where's like the Rome drafter? Where is the Roma Dunze drafter? Okay. Mahomes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Okay. 7 picks away. I feel pretty good at a lot of these positions. Like our receiver, like these 5 receivers I have, like I feel really good about them. Feel good about my running back core now. Some upside in that room. Quarterback feels good. Ferg holding down the tight end room. Like I feel pretty good about this team so far. I feel pretty good. I'm just kind of going to take the best player available. Pearsall got put on the NFI list. So, that happened. I'm not really know. Is his ADP going to fall because of it? I feel like he kind of falls already. I feel like I see Pearsall at the top of the board quite a bit. I feel like he's the value quite a bit in this, this 13th round. All right. Looking at, we don't have any Atlanta, so Kirk wouldn't make sense. Could go I'm not going 3 quarterbacks on this team. Hawkinson is interesting because there's rumors that he might just be fine. He's to be placed on. I'm gonna draft him anyway. Kind of want another tight end on this team. Kind of like Hawkinson. I have so much exposure to later guys. Let's get little Hawkinson. I don't really draft tight ends in this range a ton. So Mid-draft review time. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll start with Anthony here. Anthony has Stafford, Brown, Moss, Spears, Singletary, Puka, Harrison, Pickens, Ridley, Worthy, Laporta, Freiermuth. Love the team. The running backs are a little meh, I would say. You know, obviously you pushed running backs a little late, but you have some of my guys like Spears. So I do like that. We'll go 7-8. 7-8 on that team. 7-8. And then let's go to Jason. CD, Devontae, Kyron, Terry, Kincaid, Ladd, David Montgomery, Palmer, Daniels, Wicks, Eckler, Herbert, Dotson. Has all the stacks. I like this CD Devontae pairing is awesome. Kyron there. I'm not a huge Kyron guy, but you know, you got to draft him every now and again. Let's go. I actually really like the team. Let's go 8.0. 8.0. That's a good rating for me. 8.0 is like, you know, it's kind of like the Dave Portnoy pizza scale. Like if you get an 8, it means it's a really good team. So I actually really like that team. I really like that team. Would have been higher if it maybe wasn't Kyron, but I do like the team. Okay. Looking at Wandale, he's a week 17er. Hunter Henry, okay, he's gone. I think I like Wandale here. Let's go Wandale. I like that. I don't draft enough of him. I feel like he's pretty good too. He's like Wandale Robinson's a good player. He's a good player. You know what I mean? All right. Again, 30 likes, second draft. I don't know if we'll get there today, but if we do, we'll do a second one. If we don't, we don't. We try again tomorrow. Overall, I mean, I really like this team. I think I might go running back with the next pick. Kind of that tier that I'm not excited about. Like I love like Ray Davis or Chuba to fall personally, but probably not going to get that. But I like Wandale's the number 6 guy on this team. I love the top 5. Is this a 6 RB team or 5? It feels like a 5. It could be a 6 though. Like I feel fine with these 2 QBs. I'm gonna go 3. I think this could be a 7 wide receiver build. I think this could be 7 wide receivers, 6 running backs, 3 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. But I want to see how the board plays out. I'm not locked into anything just yet. Definitely want a third tight end on a Hawkinson team. I don't think I've ever gone 2 tight ends with Hawkinson. Maybe with like a super elite guy. Maybe I have once or twice, but usually I don't want to go 2 tight ends on a Hawkinson team. Okay, 4 away. I don't mind Conklin. Obviously, I love Jonnu. Jonnu's at 21%. Love to see that. Wouldn't mind Demarcus Robinson here. Kirk is falling down the board. 30 picks on Kirk. I wish I had an Atlanta player. I would totally take him. The London drafter who's where? Right here. This Josh person. That's Josh Allen. And they're going to draft me there. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go Jonnu. Conviction guy. Same value as Hawkinson, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah. Give me Jonnu Smith, man. Give me Jonnu Smith. Okay, so we're done at tight end. We are done at tight end. Let's see. Looking at receiver now, I think one more receiver, depending on who I get, I think one more receiver is good for this bill. And then 2 more running backs is good too. You know, so guys I like, obviously Michael Wilson, Khalil Herbert to stack up with some Chicago. Roschon. I'd like to get one of these 2 for sure. One of those 2 for sure. Tyler Boyd's a week 16 with Richardson. So that's good. Well, I think we're going to get one of these 2 running backs. I honestly wouldn't mind Dobbins either. I think he 9%. I have 9% Dobbins. It doesn't feel like I click him that much. That's good. That's it. Yeah, that's like one of the only players where I'm like, I've clicked him that much. I think him and Shark. Shark's another guy where like I used to be 12%, it's at 11 now. I'm like, damn, I've clicked 12% Shark. Just never feels like I've really ever done that. Okay. Who's like Chicago's 4th receiver? Do you guys know who's Chicago's 4th receiver? Chicago Bears depth chart. I'm going to go Roschon here because I don't want to lose out on a Chicago correlation. So I'm going to go Roschon for sure. But who is I literally don't know who their fourth receiver is. DeAndre Carter, Velus Jones. Those are the only two guy names I know. Tyler Scott. It feels like what? I don't even know. I don't even know who it is. Like, is Velus Jones even a good guy to draft? I don't think so. I don't think so. BP. Oh my goodness. 5 guys that get 1K yards, $200 to win. 280. Wait, what? $200 to win, 282K. Curtis Samuel, JSN, Deontay McBride, Higgins. I think it has a chance. Samuel is plus 280. Thoughts? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. 5 guys to get 1K yards. I see what you're saying. You put okay. It's a parlay scenario. I was like, is this a fancy line? I was trying to figure out what it's a parlay. I got it. Curtis J. I like the Curtis Samuel. I think the McBride part of that actually. I don't know if McBride gets 1,000. I feel like that's got to be the second highest. JSN might be hard too, as much as I like JSN. I think that's a really good 200 to win 282K. I like the odds there. Those are great odds as the whole thing, right? I love the odds there. I actually think this is a great bet. This is a great bet. Thanks for the $5. Now you just pretty much did $205 to win 282K. So I'm glad I could be a part of it, but I like it. I do like it. Thanks for the donation. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm not going to pick Tyler Scott. I'm not going to. He's just said it 3 times. Jones might get cut. So I don't know. Do I take DeAndre Carter, who I guess came from the Raiders? Yeah, no, I'm good. Right? Was he a Raider? Was he a commie last year? I think he was a commie. I don't even remember. Jason is tough too, but I like those odds are unbelievable. Those odds are unbelievable. 12-man dynasty with 4 keepers. Who y'all taking as my 4th keeper? Nico Collins or Travis Etienne? Ooh. I think I'd have to see the rest of the roster, but let me make this pick real quick and then I'll get out. I'm gonna go Tyrone Tracy here. Giants, Indy, stuff like that. I think it's a fun pick. We'll do that, and then we're gonna go one more receiver for 7. One more for 7. Gerald is the only option left. Yeah, I'm fine with the RB here too. We have some week 17 with it too. I don't really want to go 4 tight ends on this build. Definitely want to go 7 receivers at least. So, okay, let's go. I'm gonna say if you have really good receivers, then like I'd probably go ETN. Like if like Nico is like he's going where he's going for a reason. It depends like what the format is. Is it PPR? Is it, are you starting 3 receivers, 2 running backs? Like what's the format I would ask, Because I want to say ETN because managed league that ADP pie looks a lot different, but also keeping Josh Allen, Anthony Richards, and Justin Jefferson. Well, that's awesome. That feels really good. If you're starting 3 receivers, 2 running backs, I would say Nico, especially if it's PPR. If it's like, half point PPR, 2 running backs, full PPR, super flex, I'd probably go Nico then. Go Nico. Probably go Nico there. Okay, 3 picks away. Okay, who's a guy that could correlate last year? Do we take a swing on fucking DeAndre Carter? I don't think we do. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel like a comfy click, as the kids call it. That does not feel like a comfy click whatsoever. You know who I might take though? I don't have any Indy on this team, and I could just totally see Alec Pierce, just catching a long touchdown and nobody has him. Let's go Alec Pierce for I don't think I've drafted a single share, otherwise it would be here. Let's go Alec Pierce for the one time. Alec Pierce for the one time, baby. Let's just do it. Who says no? I say yes. I already drafted him, but here we go. Okay, we did hit 32 likes, so we'll do one more draft. We'll fire up one more fast puppy here. Let's get it going. Here we go. Fast puppy. We're going to hop in 10, 11. I did it again. I'm so used to saying 12, 11 that I keep counting up. I'm fucking stupid. I keep counting 10, 11. That's not how counting is hard. It's happened like 2 days ago too. I'm so used to doing 12 seconds, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm starting at 12 and I'm counting down, but in reality, I'm counting up. So if you hopped in, that's on me. We're going to start the count over. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. Waiting on 2. And it filled. So we'll see who we got in here. Probably a couple of you. Let's see. BP. We got Dean in here. We got Hoosier. There we go. There we go. Whoham's in here. I didn't see you. Excuse me. BP, didn't you have a red badge, or am I tripping? I could have swore you had a red badge. Maybe I'm dumb. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Jason. I'm. It's not my fault I can't count. Actually, it is 100% my fault I can't count. But you know what? Whatever. Just for the record, I gave you 11 likes. How did you give me 11 likes, Dean? How did you just do that? How'd you get? I was gonna say, because I was literally like looking at it, and I was like, we were at 20. I was like, probably not gonna do a third draft, but somehow we just magically got to 32. How the hell do you have 11 accounts? There it is. Dean has 11 channels. You better give me fucking 11 likes every stream then. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. In 20 drafts, I will. Okay, maybe I was tripping. I could have swore you had a. I could have swore you had a red badge, but maybe I'm tripping. All right. That is wild. The fantasy. I like how we changed our name from the roll to the fantasy football roll. Welcome in the newly named the fantasy football roll. As long as there's no second draft inflation, I will. Okay. There we go. We're supposed to. Yes, you are, Hoosier. Come on now. Get with the program. Hoosier. All right. Let's see. I think this is the draft we get. A nice Bijan 110. You know what I mean? I think this is the draft. It's going to happen. It's happening all across America in draft rooms every single day. I think it's going to happen to us. Let's get AJ Hurts on this one. We'll see. Sometimes AJ gets, he gets steamed up. Like, I think Dean's an AJ Brown guy. I think Dean's going to go AJ Brown. Okay. The Bijan Robinson dream is dead. But, the Breece Hall dream is not dead. The Breece Hall dream is not dead by any means. I think we can get Breece Hall at the 110. Who says no? Exactly. See? Hoosier's going to take Puka, and we're going to get Breece Hall at the 110. You know what I mean? Okay. Garrett Wilson, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad, Garrett Wilson. This could be another one of our 15% guys. I do. Hoosier says no. Okay, that's fair. You're not wrong. Okay, looking at. I want to get fun here. Who's never gonna fall back to like I don't think Achane ever falls back to like the 34th pick, right? I don't think he ever falls back there. Let's go Achane here. I want to get a little fun. Combinations I don't have. I probably should have checked to see if I had that combination, but I'm almost positive that I don't. I have Garrett Wilson with every guy in that range. I'm trying to build out something else. We have 2, but these might be those. These are both like what you call it? Sit and go 1v1s. These are 1v1 teams, so these don't count. We have hence the minus 149 closing value. So those don't count. So yeah, that's fine with me. Our first Garrett Wilson Achane stack. You know what I mean? You can do Garrett Allen and Cooper for exactly. See that? I think it's 100%. I'll go to the loony bin with you, bro. What'd you do? You went Waddle. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, now we're both in the Jets. We're both in the Jets Miami streets. You're drafting right in front of me at one part of the draft at least. So we might be fighting for Allen and or not Allen. Allen for week 17, I guess. We might be fighting for Tua and Rodgers. We'll see. How do you get those stats? I'm happy you asked, Bones. I'm pretty sure you've asked before. You might be just be teeing me up, which I appreciate. But you get those stats by going to bestballoverlay.com using code PPRTolerate if you have not done so already. All caps. Use code PPRTolerate. Link is in the description for the Best Ball Overlay. The overlay, cue the promo. Exactly. Exactly. So and you can go in here, right? So like you can go in here. Basically, if I go back, you click analyze. You can't see it on my screen, but then you click your CSV. You click open. Sorry, let me try that one more time. You click your CSV. You click open. Okay, sometimes I think I have to refresh. I can't just go back. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. You hit open, and then you can see all this. You can see the graphs for week 17. You can see, your exposures. You can see. So like if I can look at I can type in who did I draft right here. I went Garrett Wilson, right? I went Garrett Wilson. I can see the exposures of my Garrett Wilson teams specifically, which is awesome. You know what I mean? Like obviously, I feel like Rodgers should be even higher on this list, but he's not. But like yeah, you can see the exposures by themselves, which is awesome. So okay. Okay. Oh, Tyler W, what's going on? Good day, fellow Tyler. Good day. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you, sir. All right. We're 2 picks away now. Who are we thinking here? I wonder who Hoosier is going to go here. Diggs is off the board. I honestly don't even know who I want to draft here. If I'm being frank, I literally do not have a guy I want to draft here. Hoosier goes Pittman. He's from Indianapolis thing there, and that's not shocked. Part of me wants to go Allen with the Jets thing and Achane. Allen might. I'm just gonna do it now because I want that stack, and I don't really care. I don't really care if I get it now or if I get it in 4 picks. So hit him with the gritty. How we doing? When in doubt, elite quarterback. When in doubt, elite quarterback. You think so? You think so? I don't know about all that. I'm you know what? I'm actually kind of prone to go elite quarterback every now and again. Every now and again, I'll do it. Okay, now we definitely have to go receiver. Somebody mentioned the Cooper part of this with the Miami. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because I wonder how many Amari Achane teams I have too. Like that's another part of this where like those guys go on separate sides of the board. So like if I go Amari, do I have those teams? I might have more of those teams. 3 teams. Are any of these like what you would call it? Okay, so I do have 3 teams of that, but obviously none with Josh Allen, none with Garrett Wilson. So, obviously that's rare in itself. So that's fun. That is fun. Take Cooper. I did take Cooper. Mario went at 4-5 turn early. Yeah, I guess he did. Yeah, he did. He kind of did, didn't he? I guess. Debated Allen there. Kincaid. We'll see if I don't know if Kincaid falls all the way back around. I have to get a good value on him. Maybe he does. Hoosier's drafting in front of me, though, and I feel like he doesn't want me to have happiness, especially when he does have a week 17 with Breece Hall. So I don't know if I'm going to get Kincaid on the way back around. I do like Hoosier's team, though, with a little ETN there. I like that. I do like that. That's fun. Yeah, you guys see the Joe Burrow haircut today? You said I saw FAC, so I thought of that Eminem song. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy. All right. Oh, look at that! Memphis retweeted my my stream. Thanks, Memphis. I don't know if you're watching, but if you are, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, guys, I was on the Dynasty Warzone last night. We did a 1-round Superflex mock draft and then a 1-round single quarterback mock draft. That was really fun. So if you want to go check that out, it's on the Player Profiler YouTube channel. If you want to check that out, really, really fun time. Memphis, hanging out with Memphis is always a fun time. I enjoy it every time I get the opportunity to do so. I feel like I kind of want to watch highlights like once a day. Like, Twitter highlights, like, Ian Hartitz always posts like just AJ Brown and it'll be like a bunch like highlights, I kind of want to do that. You guys want to do that? I have an AJ Brown one queued up. Yes, in the chat if you want to watch some AJ Brown highlights. It's 3 minutes long. We don't have to watch the whole thing. But I'm kind of in the mood to watch some AJ Brown highlights on stream. Yes or no? Put yes or no in the chat. Would you want to watch that? In between picks here on the turn back around. Would you guys want to watch that? I haven't watched the video yet, to be honest. I haven't watched it yet, but I have it bookmarked. Who wants to watch some AJ Brown 2023 highlights? Any truthers? I just took Allen Kincaid at the 12 spot. Works well. All Allen's wide receivers go late, so you can stack them up, and it helps make up for the lack of wide receiver capital. Yes. I'm watching the board. Sounds good. Yes or no? Go for it. Your choice. This ain't Russia. It is not Russia. You're right. Whatever is on the screen is watch. Run it. All right. I'll do it after this turn. We'll watch a little, little film breakdown. Maybe it'll make me want to draft some more AJ Brown. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll want to make me want to draft more AJ Brown. So we'll see what happens here. How much? For some reason, I just feel like I don't have that many James Cook, Josh Allen teams. I have zero. I have zero Josh Allen, James Cook teams. I have 4% James Cook, and none of them were with Josh Allen. Oh, that's not good. I know what we're doing off stream tonight. Jesus, that's not good at all. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Rashi, however you want to say it. This guy might not get suspended, and his ADP is going to be higher. I guess maybe not in the fast puppy, but regardless. The 13% feels good. The 13% does feel good on that. I wish it was higher, obviously, given the news, but it literally looks like Rashee Rice is not going to be suspended. It looks like, because the NFL always waits for the courts, and the first court case is in like December. So I think Rashee Rice plays 17 games. I think he plays 17 games, which is crazy. Ooh. I don't know why. I need to get more of this Mixon. I have too much Kittle. Is 14% too much? Maybe. I'm gonna go Mixon. I usually click Kittle in this range. I click Rachaad White in this range. I need more Mixon. The way that Bobby Slowick is talking about Joe Mixon is, it's getting me excited, and it's giving me FOMO because I don't have enough of him. So we're gonna do that right now, and it's a little week 17 with Rashee Rice. Perfect. There was an insane. Okay, yeah. Speaking of AJ Brown, let's watch the highlights. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Let me get the overlay out of the way. Okay, let's go. Buckle up, folks. Oh, Tommy, that's awesome. All right. Sorry, 7 picks away. That was fun though. That was a little good. A little AJ Brown. Look at AJ Brown stuff. I like that. If Rashee Rice doesn't get suspended, my 25. Yeah, I wish I had 25%. Holy goodness. Mixon is gonna bust this year in terms of bust out or bust in terms of bust. He's gonna. You know what I mean? Did you make this MIDI yourself? LOL. If you're talking about the video, it was not me now. Ian Harditz. 20% of Rashee. Yeah, see, I feel like everyone's got more Rashee than I do. I felt pretty good about my 13%, but I guess not. Guess the bros have been in on him. Let's go jailbirds and pick Addison. Maybe we should. This could be a Tyreek. I guess we don't have Tyreek. Never mind. Joe Mixon, though, that's jail. Joe Mixon is jail. It's the music file. Yep, definitely don't understand. Yeah. Honestly, I did feel, I don't know if you guys saw my quote tweet today. I did feel good, because I feel like my audience / the fantasy best ball community in general is like, it's an older crowd. It feels like, it's about like 30 plus, 40 plus, in some cases. Like that kind of feels like what the crowd, like most of the fantasy people, like the content creators and the audiences. I felt really good when somebody said, "What's the MMG contest?" on Twitter today. I felt that made me feel good. That made me feel, like I know something that you guys don't. Ooh, I want to go Addison, but Keon's the stack. This is a tough decision. I'm gonna go Keon. Sometimes Addison, he's fallen. These drafters got 4 receivers each. I don't know if he falls again, but if he does, we got past 2 picks. We got past 3 picks. I would love to scoop up this Addison. Oh, I would love nothing more. Oh, technique. Oh, I think you want. Oh, you go receiver and you don't go Jordan Addison. Come on, baby. Oh, I will scoop that up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Oh, so okay. I want to watch one more video. Ladies and gentlemen, the new the guy. I gotta find it. Let me find it real quick. Oh, he's a new one. Oh, he's a new. Remember we watched this on stream the other day? We have to watch it again. Okay? We have to watch it again. Here we go. There's a new one.
Come on, that sideline ain't gonna save you. That sideline ain't gonna fucking save you. I'm ready for this. I've been waiting on this. Give me that shit! That shit I live! Yeah, I'm fucking give it to me, man. Come on. I'm ready to hit. I'm ready to smack some! Come on, run my way. Oh, yeah. Let's go! Come on. Yeah, I want some more. Chill, big boy! Chill! Come on, I'm waiting on this. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Step back, little nigga! Step back! Yeah! Step your ass back! Come on, thank you, come on. Hello, greetings. Hello, how are you? I get active, nigga! Throw that shit. I'm all over it, nigga! Come on, let's go head to head. Let's go head to fucking head! Sound like, what your gun sound like? Hey, set your gun right down, fuck!
Dude, oh my god, I need to give that guy. I don't go on TikTok, but that guy made me go on TikTok. Oh, it is so funny. Oh, it's so I cannot get enough of that guy. That guy is hilarious. Oh, there we go. I love it. Okay, I'm super pumped up that we got Addison on this team. 8 picks after ADP. He might fall down, a little bit farther anyway, but it's gonna be a little. His ADP is gonna be a little because this contest has been open for what, a week? About a week. I feel like his ADP drops kind of within then. Has it been open? When did this contest drop? Let me go on Underdog. I can probably just look on Underdog tweets. Let me see. Or Underdog drafts in their account. Let me see here. Let's find out here. Underdog drafts. Underdog drafts. When did they drop the puppy? The fast puppy they dropped on 7/12. So it's almost been 12 days. It'll be 12 days tomorrow. So it's been open for a while. It's almost been 2 weeks since that contest is open. So I think the Addison, like getting him this late is actually pretty good. You're kind of getting a little bit of an edge. I think just a tad. It's nothing crazy, but it's a little bit of an edge. So that's fun. Hoosier, you better stay the F away from David and Njoku. I'll tell you that right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. We have our little Miami bake. Obviously, just the HM part of this, but we do have some Amari to go with it. Obviously, opens us up for a Deshaun, Josh Allen stack, which would be ideal. I like that. I wish I was streaming. Was a thing when I was rocking Madden 94. Okay, I think the drop is fully in until we get more news. 100%. Dude, if Love drops, take him. He did not drop. Oh, he did drop, but I don't have any like Green Bay, so I don't feel like the absolute need to go in there. Now, do we go Shakir here and just say figure out running back later? I mean, we have 2 solid running backs. I don't draft a ton of Shakir. I think I like Shakir here. Go 6 wide receivers kind of out the gate. Figure out everything later. Let's do it. Let's stack them up. I wonder how many Keon Shakir. Let's look. This is like again a perfect opportunity to look this up. Let's look up Josh Allen, Keon Coleman. We have 7 of those, and then Shakir. Do we have any with all 3? We don't. So this is our first one with all 3. So that's good. I do like that. Shakir, Keon, and Josh Allen. I do like that. So that's a good pick in my book. That's an awesome pick. And it's really not that hard of a stack to get, really. I'm surprised it took us this long to get it. So, all right. All right. It's probably because Spears or Corum usually go in that range too. And I click those guys a ton. I think I would have clicked Spears or Corum if they didn't go to technique right here. So I think that's why. All right. Overall, feel good about the team. Kind of want to get some running backs. Obviously, some tight ends would help this squad out as well. Quarterbacks we can target. One of the Vikings guys. Obviously, Deshaun. Other than that, Rodgers to Tua maybe. A couple of different options still available on the board for us, which is good. That is good. All right, we'll see what falls back to us. I don't play college football 25, unfortunately. I don't have a console. If it was on PC, I'd play it on PC, but I don't have a console anymore. I have a PS4 at my parents' house, but like can't remember the last time I fired that bad baby. I don't even think you can play college football 25 on PC. You have to have like an Xbox. Was it Xbox Series 1 or something like that, or a PS5? So unfortunately, that's the case. So I wish you could play it on PC. Why would they not drop it on PC? That's what I want to know. Why would you not drop it on PC? Come on. Show some love for the PC boys and girls. Show us some love. See, I feel like there's definitely a correlation of like this game dropping and like people buying a PS5 and an Xbox. You know what I mean? Like I know a couple people who did that, who like literally just went out to buy it to play the game, which is crazy. All right. Who are we thinking on this turn here? I would be open to Goddard. 15 picks past ADP. I would definitely be open to it. Man, dude. Drafting I mean, buying the dip on Javonte, at least I'm not drafting Javonte at ADP, but buying the dip feels not like not the worst thing in the world. I don't have any San Francisco, otherwise I would consider going Purdy here. We'll see what these next 2 drafters do. Purdy goes. Okay, I'm probably going to go either Goddard or Javonte here. I don't really know which one yet. We'll see what Hoosier does. Maybe he makes that decision a little easier for us. Goes Judy. He does not. Oh, man. I'm going to go Dallas Goddard here because all these drafters all have 4 running backs. So you think they might maybe want to get some other positions. Maybe they don't. I'm fine if I don't get Javonte here. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have scooped up the value, but I wasn't hell-bent on doing that. The 2% Eckler feels like I should have more than that. So I think we go Eckler here. 2% Eckler doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great at all. Let's go Eckler. Let's go Eckler. We don't get him at a value or anything. That's fine. All right. He's our 3rd running back. Whatever. Anytime a game signs one of those, I refuse to get it. So I pretty much never play sports games anymore. Yeah. I mean, I used to play Madden all the time, 2K, FIFA. I played all those games like religiously. Like it was, but it's like, I never liked playing video games by myself. Like I just never really was that kind of video. Like that's not that I like to play with friends, right? So like, first person shooters, like I play Call of Duty, you play Fortnite, right? You play, and like with like 2K, if I was playing 2K, I was either grinding on my player to make sure when I play with friends I'd be better, or like, I'm playing like in the park, right? I never played Ultimate Team on FIFA. I played Pro Clubs, right, with my friends. I guess Madden might have been the only one where like I more played like solo. You know what I mean? Madden might have been that only one where like I really cared about like Ultimate Team. When I played Ultimate Team, like, oh my God. I had to get a Giannis for my Ultimate Team freaking addiction. And like when I was in high school, Madden 16, I'll never forget the first year Madden introduced aggressive catch. That thing was broken. It was the most broken thing I've ever seen in a video game, was the aggressive catch in Madden 16, the first year they brought it out. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. But if I had to rank my, how would you, what are your guys' all-time favorite video games? If I had to rank mine, I think if I had to go top 3, this is hard. Number 1 is NBA 2K17. Number 2 is Black Ops 2, and number 3, it's close between like Fortnite, Madden 15, or like MW2. It's one of those 3. I think Prime Fortnite has to be in there. Prime Fortnite was like the most fun you've ever had playing a video game. So, yeah, Ultimate Team, it was a grind, man. It was a grind. I don't know if you've ever played FIFA Ultimate Team. That was worse, though. FIFA Ultimate Team was awful. Hitstick was a game. Hitstick was awesome. Hitstick was so much fun. Hitstick was like what made Madden. 2K too, like 2K, like I remember the first year they introduced like the dribbling stick. That was like a huge game changer too. Was the dribbling stick on 2K. Hoosiers up. We have the exact same build, Hoosier and I. We have the exact same build going on right now. Crazy. Goes Fant. I really want to get Deshaun. Deshaun needs to be on this team. But I'm going to try. I mean, I don't think any of these drafters have any Cleveland or any Miami. Right? They have none. They're both. I'm going to put my trust in the Badge Bros and pray that they don't go to Deshaun Watson here. There's other quarterback options that these drafters can. Okay, this is going to be like the sweat of my life. Like, there's no reason they should, but it's like, okay, if I lose out on Deshaun now, I'm going to be irate because I will have lost out on Rodgers too. I had 2 guys. If I don't get Deshaun, I'm going to be so mad. You have Kirk. Come on, just pass on Deshaun, baby. Please do not go to Deshaun Watson. Please don't go to Deshaun Watson. Thank you so very much. Okay. The dream is alive. This team, I feel really good about this team now after that. Josh Allen and Deshaun, Achane, Mixon, Eckler, Kendre Miller, who we got a good, like over a round past ADP, which I loved. Garrett Wilson, Amari Cooper, Rashee Rice, Keon Coleman, Jordan Addison, Khalil Shakir, Njoku, and Dallas Goedert. So I feel good about that. I hope you get Watson too, so I can last around Darnold. Yeah, I mean, this team isn't out of the running for 3 quarterbacks. Who Hames? It's not out of the running. Maybe we go a little to Sam Darnold. I wouldn't count that out. I wouldn't count it out. I'll tell you that right now. Expect the unexpected. Or when you're in a draft with me, expect the unexpected. All right. Feel good about the team after that. Probably done at 2 quarterbacks, but you never, like, if I see someone I like, then we'll go after it. This could be another 6. I feel like I don't do enough 6 RB teams. Like, this kind of feels like another 7 wide receiver team. Like, Shakir's our 6. We spend what round pick was Shakir? He was a 10th round pick. So we drafted 6 receivers in the first 10 rounds. So that usually means you're going 7 wide receivers and not 8. Usually I always go 8. So like we can kind of steal an extra slot here. So I think we do a 2. Right now I'm thinking we do a 2-6-7-3, which is what we did last draft. But maybe like I feel fine with Njoku and Goddard. Like maybe those are 2 like highish, like kind of mid-round tight ends. So I wouldn't hate even going a 3rd quarterback. Maybe going a guy like McCarthy. Possibly. Maybe who else would make sense given our build? Feels like it's kind of it. It's pretty much McCarthy or Darnold. One of those 2 if we want to go 3 quarterbacks. How much Darnold do I have? 0. So I have under 0%. Or under 1%, I should say. JJ McCarthy. We have 5. I don't know. I don't know what we do here. Let's see running back wise. Okay. Who do we got on this team? What do we got on this? We only have one week 17 stack. We have 2 with HN. Okay. That's good. That is good at least. Couple guys I'm looking at here. We'll see. Ooh, I think I might pivot here, actually. I might pivot. Dean goes Jonnu. That's a good pick. That was definitely someone I would consider taking. Also, too, where'd you take Fant? Did he go 13? Dude, every time I see Noah Fant go around 13, I cry a little bit inside of tears of joy. Because I'm not going to get as much of him anymore, but it's like, it's fine because we all know where I was getting him before. I think I'm not going to lie. I feel like I kind of victory lap that every time. So I'm sorry if you're annoyed by that, but it's like, one of those things where like, I feel like I was crazy for a while, but it's starting to come back around where I don't feel as crazy. I'm going to go Dobbins because I kind of want, I think he could have some juice. I don't know. I don't feel great about it, but there's a lot of receivers that I'm fine taking here, and Dobbins kind of felt like a guy who at least it feels like he has a good amount of upside at least. So I'm really down with whatever receiver kind of makes their way back to me, maybe a tight end as well. So we'll see. I'm gonna go Roman Wilson here. Week 17 stack. We can maybe get a Pittsburgh guy in round 18. So man, I think we could even go 5 RBs here and go 3-5, 3-5-7-3. I don't know. I really don't need to go a third quarterback though. Like, right? I really don't need to do that. Did you see Kyron Williams on the Fantasy Football Council today? Can't say that I did. I cannot say that I did. Did you miss me? Of course I missed you, but I can't see that I saw this. Did not see it. Braylon Allen would have been a nice week 17 oppo. Yeah, that would have been nice too. We can still go Braylon Allen too if he falls back. We'll see. We'll see what comes back. We'll see what comes back around to us. We will see. Also, too, if you're watching right now and have not dropped a like, please go drop a like on the video. 44 likes. We get to 45. Pat, what's going on? What's going on, baby? Pat Joyce, how are you doing today? How many shares of HN? That's a good question. I'm at, what's my exposure of it? I don't know the exact shares. I'm at 8%. So I'm not sure the exact whatever, but I don't know. There's no way this is true. There's no way. There's legitimately no way. That would make my day though if that was true. That would make my day. I wish that was true. I feel like I would have got sent that clip. Actually, maybe not. I don't know if my audience I guess maybe Canal watches Counselor, but how many other people watch the Counselor? Does he have a show? I genuinely don't know. All right. 5 picks away. Okay, guys, I'm looking at Gesicki, Jelani Woods. Senate, not really. We do have some Washington, but we don't have any Atlanta. I don't know. I want to go one of these tight ends here. Ooh, Roshan's interesting too. I have 15% Roshan. Wow. Maybe I don't go Roshan. He gets taken by Hoosier anyway, which is good. I kind of want to go 6 RBs here. We're good with the 7, and then we'll go one more tight end. I think Chig has a Tennessee. No, he doesn't. Let's go Woods. 3%. I want to have a little higher than 3%. But there's no way that Council knows who I am. He did not. I think Jake's messing around. There's no way. we probably could. Again, I will say this, and I've said this. I don't feel like I'm backtracking anything. Okay, let's go Damian Pierce here though. I think he would beat me in a boxing match, to be honest. I truly do. I think he would beat me up. I think he would. And like I said, he has a lot more to lose. If anything, this is great this is great for my brand. He's got a bigger following than I do. So if we boxed, it would do a lot better for me than it would for him. You know what I mean? He boxes for years, yeah, and yeah, I think he would beat me. I never boxed in my life. Never boxed in my life. Yeah, there we go. I'll answer Wallace. What we talking about, baby? Is there any player you have a personal vendetta against that you won't draft? Personal vendetta is a strong claim. Personal vendetta. I don't have like a personal vendetta against anyone. It used to be Watson, but it's not anymore. I would say it's like, because like I'm trying to think of my lowest exposure guys, like Eckler, Dubs, Cooks, but I don't have like personal vendettas against them. I just don't like drafting them. Those are like my low ownership guys, if that's what you're asking. Alexander Madison, but like it's a round 18 pick. No one cares about that. Not really though. Other than that, like not really. Puka maybe, but that's not a personal vendetta either. So, all right. We are out of here, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We'll be back tomorrow for Henry Brooks. That's a good one, babe. We'll be back tomorrow for more drafting, more trivia, all that fun jazz. I know you guys enjoy seeing my face. Trying to set up a stream with Best Ball Guy here pretty soon. I think that'll happen sometime. I think on Thursday, I might go live with Best Ball Guy and Emo Cowboy. Still got to figure out the logistics on that, if that's going to happen. But we'll be back tomorrow, obviously. And then, yeah, some more fun stuff coming up. Still trying to figure out the date for the 24-hour live stream. Don't worry. I did not forget about that. That will come. Just bear with me on the date. We'll get that figured out. We'll see you guys later. Hope everyone's a great night. Wait, I got to pull this up. Where is it? Peace.
Give me